Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Data here, and welcome back to our live MLB The Show 25 franchise mode series with the Toronto Blue Jays, moving into the 2036 postseason here in year number 12, coming off of our winningest season in franchise history, which was also, oh, by the way, the winningest season in MLB history. Now it all comes down to the postseason, and it's time to finish the job. If you're joining after you've already gone live, you can hop ahead to the 4-minute mark. But until then, we'll start welcoming everybody into tonight's stream. And actually, you know what? The 3-minute mark. And we'll get started at that point once we get more people in and I finish the YouTube side of things. Bonsoir, doggy. Welcome aboard for the continuation of our live stream series. We're getting closer and closer as we're thinking about wrapping around the 15-season mark. So this will conclude year number 12. Then years 13, 14, and 15 would be left. So our winningest season in franchise history, the winningest season in league history, it's time to finish the job and get another World Series title and not do what has never been done in this franchise mode series so far, which is to go 4 consecutive seasons without a World Series. So we have high expectations in this postseason run. Let me do this. Here is the depth chart at the moment. Another strong year, lots of hardware, lots of awards. We'll recap the 117 win season that was very shortly. And big years, of course, from our pitching. So as you know, I'm looking to be a financial advisor. Have you invested anything? Yes, lots of investments, absolutely. Yeah, lots of investments. Some of the personal things in terms of, like a little bit of stocks I believe in, whatever else, but the majority with my financial advisor, mutual funds, bonds, things like that. I'm not going to pretend I'm some sort of expert, but there are a few things that I've personally invested in without my financial advisor. But yes, maybe one day that'll be you, doggy. Okay, put that out into the Twitter world in just a moment. Minimize this. Yeah, 117 wins, Gold Glove, 4 Silver Sluggers, the Cy Young, the AL MVP, the Rookie of the Year. What a season it was. Still waiting. YouTube's not going here. Yeah, mostly pretty safe stuff. There's a few volatile things, I suppose. But then, for example, I'll just look at one of my investments today. You look at Microsoft, down like almost 15% over the last 6 months. So what are you going to do? I thought I was doing only blue chip stuff that I could trust, and then, of course, I catch Microsoft at a horrible time. YouTube not loading for some reason. Sorry about that. We'll be locked and loaded in just a moment. Yeah, YouTube's giving me a hard time here. I can go ahead and pull up the lineup for you as well if you're curious about how we'll look to begin the postseason here in 2036. Yes. Vanguard? No, I try to keep more into Canadian so as to not have as many fees and conversion stuff going on. Through Wealthsimple, no fees, all that good stuff. I try to keep it to Canadian stocks as much as possible for my personal things. Hey, YouTube, man. Sorry, I said the 3-minute mark. It might be pushed a little bit because YouTube is just not letting me update the description of the video for some reason. We've already passed the 3 and 4-minute mark. Try this. Excuse me. And now it worked. Okay, great. Yeah, that's the only thing. Let me do that. What game am I playing? MLB The Show. YouTube trying to throw a wrench in here, but we're going to make it through. Okay, give me another 20 seconds. Welcome to all 5 of you for the 2036 postseason. Our 12th year here in Toronto, coming off of a franchise best and league best ever 117 win season. Now the expectation is to finish the job here in the 2036 playoffs in what will keep us, hopefully, from doing what we've never done and that would be going a fourth consecutive year without a World Series title. So our first 3 seasons, no World Series. Then year 4 and year 5, World Series. Year 6 we miss. Then years 7 and 8, World Series. Then years 9, 10, and 11, no World Series, tying a franchise worst under the GM data era. So here in our fourth consecutive, we don't want it to be a fourth consecutive year without a World Series, and it's starting off against the Seattle Mariners, who we have beaten 3 times before. We are 3-0 against them, always in the ALDS, so that's good. We beat them in 4, going on to win the World Series in year 4. We beat them in 4 again, going to win the World Series again in year 7. And then we beat them in 3, going on to lose in the ALCS 3 years ago. Yes, exactly. So we have some history with Seattle. We're 3-0 against them. Let's try and make it 4-0 as we move into the 2036 ALDS. In the last one, tons of hardware after a very strong season with, like we're saying, we're slowly becoming close to what you might call the Toronto Dodgers, but high overall doesn't always mean performance for a guy like Steven Yastrzemski, for example. That being said, we did win a Gold Glove, a 4th consecutive for Travis Bazzana. We did win 4 Silver Sluggers, the most in franchise history. The NL Cy Young in the AL Cy Young in back-to-back years, Roki Sasaki. The AL MVP for a 3rd consecutive year, Vlad 3 years ago, 2 years ago, Bazzana last year, Gomez Phelps this year. In his first year as a Blue Jay, he wins the AL MVP, and just our 2nd Rookie of the Year in our 12 seasons, as Maldonado, one of our pitchers, was the AL Rookie of the Year. So lots of hardware and lots to be excited about moving into the postseason. Patrick Souza, one of our rookies, he appeared in 85 games due to injury. He bat .329 this year, so he'll continue in the leadoff spot. Cy Harder in the DH spot, our catcher, who is, our could-be starting catcher, but Yastrzemski came in and all that, so he's currently DHing. Jason Churio up to a 94 overall after having the best season of his career so far. Kai Ashton, 99 overall. Kai Ashton, of course, can always trust in King Kai, the Canadian. Roger Gomez Phelps, RGP, in his first year as a Blue Jay, hits 45 home runs and is the AL MVP. Travis Bazzana continues to be incredible, 99 overall at 33 years of age. Another almost 300 batting average season, another 20 home runs, another 100 runs, another 180 plus hits. Crazy. JJ Hanks in center field, 291 average. Always missing time due to injury, unfortunately. Only played 128 games. Steven Yastrzemski, our starting catcher. He bat .252 in his first year as a Blue Jay. Not the greatest numbers, as he's been a 30-plus home run guy before. Still decent, but we'd want a bit more from the guy that we went out and spent $23 million per year on. And finally, Michael Coffey, formerly our leadoff guy. He struggled a little bit, got cold, got hot again. Batting .278 on the year. He's the reverse leadoff in the 9th spot there. Joel Andino on the bench, Lionel Sims, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. down to a 72 overall, all there as the bats on the bench. And for the pitching rotation, Roki Sasaki, Sam Jennings, Robbie Coppola up to a 95 overall at 23 years of age. Marcelo Maldonado, Rookie of the Year, 2.56 ERA. Oh my goodness. And Miguel Cordero, 90 overall. What a rotation this is. One of the best you'll ever see. Johnny Evers, Eddie Gallegos, and Vladimir Cortez, 3 starting pitchers in long relief, who are 87 overall plus. In mid-relief, Ferreira, Baisley, Aguiar, Jackson, and Spence in the setup, and Porter Rosnoy as a closer. I've seen the recent trades. In the MLB, yes, I did see those. I saw your reaction in the Discord server. Porter Rosnoy, who was almost the closer of the year with 52 saves, almost had it. So it doesn't get stronger than that in the lineup, right? But now, are we going to be able to have that translate to success? Sorry, give me a quick moment here as I'll pull up Seattle's roster. There we go. Here's how Seattle looks, the Mariners. Go. All right. So Henry Mateo, 79 overall, is their leadoff guy. He bat .295 on the year. Strong contact. There you go. Scotty Scott, 77 overall. Bat .300 on the season. Okay, and he's batting .636 right now. Yup. Alexi Matos, 89 overall. He bat .316 on the year. Some great batters here. My goodness. Brady House, Phil Karlick, Harry Ford, Data 72, Hall of Fame honorable mention from our Montreal Expo series on MLB The Show 24. Ray Sanchez, Drew Jones, and Victor Barracoto, 69 overall, but he'll be their best player probably. Randolph Pierce, Mariano Pineda, Nolan Jones, who is 37, Mario Cosmo, and Julian Calero as their bats on the bench. And when it comes to their pitching rotation, we see Ryan Lowry, 92 overall. What a crazy season he had with a 2.92 ERA. Did he win awards? No. Or maybe it's not there yet. Willie Fuentes, Juan Vega Ramos, Eric Iber from Jamaica, and Sung Hyun Wong, 73 overall. So anyways, one guy at 92, but then four guys who are 73 to 83. The pitching is really nothing too special on paper, but we'll see how it translates, as always, to results on the field. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Game 1 of the 2036 ALDS against the 5-seed Mariners, who beat the 4-seed Athletics in 2 games in the AL wildcard. Now let's get started. Leave a like if you haven't already for some good luck, and let's do it. Ah, we have too many pitchers. Yeah, we got to take off, what's his name? Vladimir Cortez, sadly. He was really good in the season, just, unless we take off a relief pitcher, but we need our relief pitchers, I would think, no? And they were all so great. Ferreira, Spence is so clutch. Yeah, we'll take off the rookie, unfortunately, and we'll add Wendell Phillips back to be on the bench. We sent him down. Yeah, a lot of long relief, sadly. Just want to have a lot of options. You know how it is in the playoffs. All right, let's do it. Game 1 here against the Mariners. Hosting them here at Rogers Center. Lance Harris? Maybe we swap Lance Harris instead. You know what? That's a great call, doggy. Lance Harris instead. Lance Harris, the legend himself, Lance Harris. Did he win the World Series with us? No, he never won a World Series with us. Our first overall pick back in 2025. Now he's 30 years old. And he's Mr. Contact. Yeah, let's get him in there. Great call. Phillips, he's not going to be on the playoff roster, unfortunately. All right, here we go. Here at Rogers Center, Roki Sasaki on the mound. Souza leading off, and let's play ball. Henry Mateo doubles to lead off. Of course he does. Scotty Scott with an RBI single, and just like that, we're down 1-0 on the first 2 hits of the game. Serenity now. Mato's fielder's choice. House with a 2-run home run, and here comes the Roki Sasaki implosion. 2 back-to-back Cy Young, and now here he goes in the playoffs. I love it. Strikeout, strikeout. Get it together. 3 runs on 3 hits to start, and here we are in the bottom of the first without even swinging the bat yet. Patrick Souza leads off with a single. Cy Harder with a single. There you go against Ryan Lowry. Jason Churio, RBI single. Yes. Kai Ashton flies out. RGP strikes out. And Bazana pops up. All right, we have life. Sanchez pop up. Jones with a single. Big off pitch, 2-run home run. Is that it for Roki Sasaki? One more mistake. Ground out, ground out. All right, you made it out of the inning. We're down 5-1 on 5 hits for the Mariners. Pop up, fly out, ground out. Matos with a single. Pick off, pitch, strikeout, fly out, strikeout. Well done. Souza walks, gets on base. Harder lines out. Churio 2-run home run. We're back within 2 again. Ashton with a single. There you go. Man, Jason Churio proving the doubters wrong, including myself. RGP, RBI double. Bazana with a single. Runners on the corners for JJ Hanks. Double play. All right, we're up, down. Yes, we're down 5-4. 1 mistake left for Sasaki. Fly out, single. I knew it was going to be that. Out on base. Out on base. Fielder's choice. All right, that's probably going to be it for Sasaki, though. Yastrzemski walks. Coffee double play. Souza ground out. All right, that's it for Sasaki. Made it through 4 innings, giving up 5 runs on 7 hits. We're going to go to the lefty here in Eddie Gallegos. He wasn't good last playoffs. Let's give him a chance. Scott grounds out. Matos pops up. House grounds out. Nice. Harder with a single. Churio flies out. Ashton double play. Ground out, line out, ground out. Bottom of the 6th. RGP pitching change. Cody Cooper coming in. RGP strikes out. Bazana pops up. Hanks with a single. Steals second. Yes. Yastrzemski bring him in. Ground out. Top of the 7th, ground out, strikeout, single, strikeout. Bottom of the 7th, Michael Coffey. Let's go against Julian Iglesias, 83 overall relief pitcher. Coffey gets the walk. Souza singles, runners on the corners. I think we're going to try to swing, then we'll do a sac fly maybe next. Strikeout. All right, sac fly, strikeout! Ashton, strikeout. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Runners left stranded on the corners. Can't blame the pitching entirely when you see that. Matos with a single, a strikeout, fly out, single, fielder's choice. Bottom of the 8th, RGP ground out, Bazana fly out, Hanks pop up. Comes down to the 9th inning. Let's go to John Jackson. Leadoff double. Ground out, RBI single, walk, strikeout. All right, bottom of the 9th, down by 2. What a disgrace. Yastrzemski flies out. Coffey, solo home run. That could have been enough. Oh my goodness, that could have been enough. But John Jackson blew it. 2 outs left, down by 1. Patrick Souza, 2 for 3 on the day, grounds out. And Cy Harder, 2 for 4 on the day, grounds out. There you go. What a joke. (6-5) loss. Another choke from Sasaki. I was thinking about it, but it's too early to be hopping in game 1. Rogers center, Jennings on the mound. Or do we go? No, we'll go Jennings. Go with the lefty. All right, let's bounce back with a better pitching effort here. Ground out, pop up, walk, strikeout. Nice. Souza against Willie Fuentes, by the way. Harder singles, Churio strikeout, Ashton fielder's choice. Pop up, ground out, strikeout. Solo home run, RGP, our first lead of the series. Bazana ground out, Hanks fly out, Yastrzemski pop up. Karlik ground out, Pineda error. Strikeout, walk, strikeout. Nice. Single, fielder's choice. Steal second, nice Patrick Souza. Harder with a single, but not enough to bring him home. Churio fielder's choice, come on Ashton. Walk to load the bases for RGP, who probably grabs that into a fielder's choice. All right, fly out, pop up. Well done. Bazana, bottom of the 4th, strikeout. Single from Hanks. Steal second. Yastrzemski, bring him home, please. Coffey walks. Runners on first and second for Patrick Souza. Fielder's choice once again. Top of the 5th. Fly out. Bottom of the 5th. Strikeout from Harder. Churio singles. Steal second. Yes, another stolen base. Ashton walks to load the bases. Fuentes getting tired. Here comes Michael White, 73 overall. Gomez Phelps, eat him up! Strikes out. Bazana, fielder's choice. Left stranded again. Oh my goodness. Strikeout. Solo home run. The first hit of the game in the 6th inning. 5 no-hit innings. The first hit is a home run. And now we're tied at 1. Now the floodgates open. Single, pop up, double, walk. Okay. Johnny Evers coming in. Strikes him out with the bases loaded. Thank you. All right, 1-1 game in the bottom of the 6th. J.J. Hanks strikes out. Yastrzemski singles his first hit of the postseason. Coffey, 2-run home run, Michael Coffey! Oh my goodness, that is a huge 2 runs in a series like this. We're up 2-1 thanks to that 2-run bomb. Souza flies out, Harder doubles, Churio strikes out. We're up 3-1 in the top of the 7th. Double from Karlik. Strikeout, ground out. Well done, Johnny Evers. Ashton, pitching change. Cecil Starks coming in. Strikeout, pop up, fly out. Top of the 8th. Mato strikes out. House with a walk. Double play, thank you very much. Bottom of the 8th, Hanks. Cody Cooper comes in. Hanks with a leadoff triple. Please sack fly, Yastrzemski. Thank you. Sack fly to bring him in. Coffey pop up. Souza fly out. We're up 4-1. Close it out, Porter. Close it out. Sanchez strikeout. Barracoto, what's his name? Yeah, ground out. And Karlik flies out. Blue Jays win. Michael Coffey, player of the game. And this series is tied at 1. Johnny Evers gets the win as well. All right, 1-1 series in this best of 5. Headed to Seattle now. Psst, we needed that big win. Here at T-Mobile Park. Robbie Coppola on the mound. What a season he had. His 3rd full year, pretty much his 3rd full year. 2nd full year as a starter. 2nd year as a starter, 3rd full year in the MLB, let's say that. Currently a career 3.74 ERA. Let's do it. Robbie Coppola on the mound here against the Mariners. Juan Vega Ramos on the mound for Seattle. Patrick Souza, leadoff double. Love that. JJ Hanks lines out. Ashton walks. RGP, fielder's choice. Runners on the corners for Bazana. RBI single from Travis. Churio strikes out. 1-0 Jays. Matteo grounds out. Scott grounds out. Matos flies out. Strikeout from Coffee. And Dino walks. That's true, DHing against lefties. Harder strikes out. Souza, fielder's choice. Brady House, solo home run. This game is tied at 1. Again, these solo home runs. Karlik pop up. Ford ground out. Sanchez strikeout. Top of the third for JJ Hanks, who strikes out. Ashton batting 167, strikes out. RGP on base, thank you. Bazana hit by pitch, okay. Churio runners on first and second, and he grounds out. Whew. Jones pop-up, Barracoto ground out, Mateo single, pick-off pitch, strikeout. All right, the pitchers have been strong enough, minus Sasaki. Top of the fourth, solo home run, Michael Coffey, his 3rd home run of the postseason. Oh my goodness, yes. And Dino with a single, 2 for 2 on base today. Cy Harder's 5 for 10, make it 6 for 11. He's on base with a single. Runners on first and second for Patrick Souza, who hits a 3-run home run. As Doggy comments, no runner support, we finally get it. The first home run, postseason home run of Patrick Souza's career, and it's 5-1 Blue Jays with a 4-run 4th inning. Yes, pitching change. John McCain comes in. Hanks grounds out, Ashton strikes out, RGP flies out. All right, bottom of the 4th. Strikeout, hit by pitch, double, sac fly, okay, pop up. 1 run there for them. Top of the 5th, up 5-2. Bazana strikeout. Churio strikeout. Coffee single. And Dino fielder's choice. Bottom of the 5th. Walk. Yeah, we'll definitely keep that in mind. Walk. Strikeout. Runner thrown out on the single. Well done. And fielder's choice. Who did that? Runner. JJ Hanks throws him out at home. Well done. Harder with a single. Nice. Sims fielder's choice. Excuse me. Hanks with a single. Why is Sims in? Did someone get pulled? Runners on the corners for Kai Ashton, who flies out, and RGP, who grounds out. Fly out, single, stolen base. Just the one time I don't check. Single, stolen. Strangy now. Fly out, pop up. Top of the 7th, Bazana. Here we go. Pitching change. He doubles. Churio runner thrown out on the single. Too bad. Steal second. There you go. We'll steal our bases then. Coffee strikeout and Dino single. Runners in the corners for Cy Harder. He loves getting hits so far this postseason, and that's a big one as Cy Harder with a 2-run RBI double. A 2 RBI double is what I'm trying to say. Makes it 7-3 Blue Jays. Cry for us, Cy Harder. Oh my goodness, what a name. I love this man. Sims pitching change. Walks. JJ Hanks walks. Bases loaded. Kai Ashton, who lines out. 7-3 Jays. Barracolo. Pop up. You know what? I'm going to pull Coffee. Let's keep his energy. Let's go to Daryl Baisley. Fly out. Ground out. There you go. 7-3. RGP strikes out. Bazana flies out. Churio strikes out. We'll get Lance in the 9th. Ground out. Single. Strikeout. Strikeout. Slim's player. Yeah, it's not even, but it just coincidentally, that's his name. All right, here we go. Pop up. Fly out. Oh, I want Harder. I can't put Lance in as a catcher. Fly out. All right. Finished off here. Mitch Spence, finish it off. Single, single, strikeout, single, hit by pitch, bases loaded, strikeout, please. Walks, walks in a run. Walks in a run. Okay, ground out. Patrick Souza, shoulder strain, out 1 to 2 weeks. We'll just bench him. That was closer. We allowed 2 runs in the 9th, but we come away with a 7-5 victory, and the player of the game is out for 1 to 2 weeks. That is unfortunate. He was batting .333. So in right field, do we bring in Lance Harris? Against righties, we will. Lance Harris will now lead off against righties. He's up to a 77 overall since getting that call-up. Okay. Non-closing, and they blow it. Yeah, almost. Lance Harris will lead off against righties. Against lefties, we'll bring in Sims. But will he lead off? No. Coffee's been great. Coffee will lead off against lefties. Coffee's been crazy. Kai Ashton's killing me. I'm not going to change the lineup just yet. But I'm definitely having my eye on a couple different things here. All right, 7-5 victory. Now a chance to close it out in Seattle. We lose game 1, but can we then win 3 in a row to close it out here to T-Mobile Park? Who's going to get the start for this one? This will be the rookie Maldonado. Yes. Maldonado, the rookie, gets his first career start. Lance Harris, welcome to the postseason, buddy. He played in 2034 and 2035. Now he's trying to get that World Series title. Here we go. Lance Harris. Oh, what else but a leadoff single from Lance Harris against 92 overall Ryan Lowry, who's back to play again, not with full energy. Harder walks. Churio fielder's choice. Runners in the corners. Kai Ashton, sack fly. Okay. RGP fly out. Already 1-0. Mateo pop up. Scott line out. Matos fly out. Bazana pops up. Hanks with a single. Steals second. Yastrzemski brings him home on a single. Nice. Coffee strikes out. Harris flies out. Single from Brady House. Line out. RBI double from Harry Ford. Strikeout. Ground out. All right. 2-1 game. Cy Harder strikes out. Churio strikes out. Ashton singles. RGP singles. Bazana strikes out. 2-1 game in the bottom of the third. Fly out, pop up, solo home run. Come on, Maldonado, I need you to just lock this down, man. Matos fly out, 2-2 game. JJ Hanks fly out. Yastrzemski single, he's 2 for 2 today. RBI double from Michael Coffey, yes. Harris grounds out. Harder RBI single, cry for us. Churio with the double, runners on second and third. Come on, Kai Ashton, strike. Kai Ashton killing us. Brady House with a walk. 2-run home run. All right, Maldonado, that's it. Sorry, buddy. We're going to go to Cordero. Miguel Cordero is going to come in. Ground out, fly out, strikeout. 4-4 game. They have 4 runs on 4 hits. RGP line out. Bazana fly out. Hanks ground out. Strikeout, walk. Kai doing nothing, I know. Strikeout, line out. Top of the 6th inning now. Yastrzemski ground out. Coffey hit by pitch, gets him on first. Harris fielder's choice. Harder ground out. All right, fly out, ground out, double, pick off pitch, RBI single from Sanchez, and then a ground out. Mariners now lead 5-4. Jason Churio singles, yes, steal second, thank you. Kai Ashton, we need you, Kai. Ground out. RGP fly out, Bazana fly. All of our best batters go cold, leaving the tying run stranded on second. Single, sack bunt, or then an RBI double, of course. Fly out, strikeout. All right, top of the 8th, down by 2.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Ground out, pop up, ground out. Ridiculous. Let's bring in Aguiar. Strikeout, strikeout, ground out. Thank you. Down by 2 runs. Let's hop in. We haven't gone in yet. Now we'll go in. Will the Mariners tie this series and force a deciding Game 5? Or can we come back and get this done in the 9th? Ooh, team select. Here we go.
Chris Singleton, late stages.
Lance Harris at the plate, 1 for 4 on the day. Matthew, welcome aboard, one of our channel members. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Down 6-4. Top of the 9th.
And that is in
Splitter.
there for a strike. I believe
Strike
that's the
there
split.
in the bottom right corner.
Until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Come on, Mr. Contact. Yes, but hit foul. Welcome to all 8 people joining us for this live edition of the 2036 postseason in Toronto. We're up 2-1 over the Mariners in the ALCS.
Outside low, ball 1.
9th inning, down 6-4. Will the Mariners win this game and force a deciding Game 5, or can we come back and call it a series? Lance Harris gets contact on that. There's going to be a little pop-up to right field. There's the first out. Yes, 1 down, 2 to go. Cy Harder, 9 for 17 in the playoffs right now. 1 for 3 on the day. No, the Flames blew it 5 years in a row in your franchise mode? Oh my goodness, no, we don't want to do that. Cy Harder, what a name. First pitch swinging. Is that going to get down? No, it won't. All right, down to our last out already.
And there are 2 down.
Jason Churio, 2 for 4 on the day, 353 average in the postseason so far.
Next up for the Blue Jays.
A nice little 6-pitch save for Justin Martinez, right? There you go. Hey, there you go. All right. Could that be a double for Churio? He's got speed. He's got speed. Yeah, for sure he's on second. All right. The tying run is at the plate. The tying run is at the plate with Jason Chourio on second, down to our last out. Well done. First pitch swinging into center field. It all comes down to Kai Ashton, who's batting 154 this postseason. He represents the tying run. He has all that power. First pitch swinging again. Will that get down? Kai Ashton, don't tell me. Oh my goodness, off the wall. And Kai Ashton will stop. Oh, he's safe at second. Let's go. Kai Ashton safe at second with an RBI double. Wow, to the exact same spot as Chourio as well. Off the wall. Ashton almost had it. Oh, from down 6-4 and now down 6-5. The tying run was at the plate. Now the tying run is at second. The go-ahead run is at the plate. Roger Gomez Phelps, the AL MVP. The AL MVP. First pitch sinker. That's a strike. Batting .235 in the postseason so far. Huge double there from Ashton. Gutsy to go for second base as well. RGP swings on that slider and misses. Quickly down 0-2. Down to our last strike. What an effort we've had here in the ninth inning. RGP swings on that. A little chopper. Can he get to first? No, he cannot. And the Mariners win Game 4 to force a Game 5. Maldonado choked it. He gave the rookie the chance, and it was a waste. The Rookie of the Year, no less. Chourio was 3 for 5. Ashton 2 for 4. Yastrzemski 2 for 4. Scotty Scott, player of the game. Yeah, it was close, but we definitely can't be losing the ALDS as a 117-win team, the most in MLB history, and we're going to lose in the ALDS to a wildcard team? Come on now. Game 5 here in Toronto. Close it out. At Rogers Center. We're going to have... Do we trust Sasaki? No. Sam Jennings on the mound. And there's our lineup. Any changes here? Ashton had that big hit. We'll make... No, we can't really change on the fly. Bazana's been horrible. Bazana's going to go at the bottom. Swap with Coffee. Irvin Yastrzemski can go here. Phelps and Ashton can't go back-to-back. We're going to go Coffee, Hanks, Phelps, maybe. Something like that. All right, here we go. Game 5. Winner moves on to the ALCS. Sam Jennings on the mound. Mateo gets the leadoff walk. Strikeout. Double play. Okay, awesome. Eric Hebert, or Ibert, but he's from Jamaica, so. Harris flies out. Harder walks. Chourio, 2-run home run. Jason Chourio, clutch. Thank you very much. Ashton line out. Coffee single. Hanks with the walk. Now here's RGP. Fielder's choice. Again, horrible in the playoffs, as always, these guys. Fly out, strikeout, fly out. Bazana flies out. Yastrzemski flies out. Harris grounds out. Barracoto walks. Fielder's choice. Pick-off pitch, single. Sack bunt, runners on second and third, ground out. Cy Harder with the single. Chourio double play. Ashton single, but worthless as Coffee grounds out. Matos ground out. House fly out. Jones strikeout. Bottom of the fourth. Hanks strikeout. Gomez Phelps with the single. Bazana RBI double from the man who was batting 176. Yastrzemski walks. Lance Harris. Come on, man. I need you to get a hit here. Do we go to Sims? Bears a righty. Lance Harris, that's your last chance. Harris, swing, fly out. Harder pop up. Strikeout, strikeout, solo home run on Jennings. Again, the fifth innings where he gives up that solo home run. Strikeout. All right, up 3-1. Chourio fly out, Ashton fly out. Coffee, solo home run. He's leading us in home runs right now. Michael Coffee, my goodness. And then that runs, what's his name, out of the starting, whoever the pitcher was. And now in comes Cody Cooper. Hanks on first. Let's get him to second. Yes, RGP pop-up. All right, sixth inning. Mateo strikeout. Scott strikeout. Matos fly out. Bazana single. Yastrzemski fly out. Harris, we're going to go to Sims now. Lionel Sims, fielder's choice. Harder flies out. Seventh inning. Single from Brady House. Caught stealing. Jones fly out. Sanchez walk. Pick off pitch. Walk. All right, let's not play around here. But he's better against left. I'm going to keep him for 1 ground out. Now we're going to change. All right, 7 strong innings from Sam Jennings. He's been our guy.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Churio fly out, Ashton walk, Coffee fly out, Hanks line out. Start of the 8th inning now. We're going to go to Aguiar. He was really good. Fly out, ground out, strike out. Bottom of the 8th. RGP, let's go. Add to it. Fly out, Bazana fly out. Yastrzemski ground out. 9th inning. Down to Porter Rosnoy to close it out with a 3-run lead. Matos pop up. House strikeout. And Jones pops up. Ladies and gentlemen, your Toronto Blue Jays are through to the ALCS to face the Astros as we beat the Mariners 4-1 in Game 5. Sam Jennings, player of the game, giving up 1 run and 3 hits, striking out 8 over 7 innings. Rosnoy gets the save, and we're off to face the Astros. Whew, let's document this. This is the first time that Seattle takes us to 5 games, and it's the second time in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second time in 8 ALDSs that we get pushed to 5 games, and funnily enough, it's been now in back-to-back years. Now here we go against Houston. All right, have we ever faced Houston? Let me see this. We have never faced Houston, no. All right. Whew. In that first series, let's see. So Lance Harris, not doing super well here. Souza's going to be back in 1 to 6 days. We'll see. Harder, amazing trio. Ashton, Gomez, Phelps. And he goes right to separate them. And Michael Coffey with 4 home runs. You said something like this, right? Yeah. Against righties. We'll keep it like that. We gotta get Vlad in here eventually as well. Okay, and for the pitching, Sasaki, you'll get another chance. He was horrible. Jennings was our star. Coppola was good. Maldonado was not good. Cordero was solid enough. Evers has been good. Gallagher's great. Ferrer didn't pitch. Our relief pitchers have been pretty good, minus Spence. Jackson's so-so. In the NLCS, it's Miami versus Washington. So let's see this. Houston, how do you look here, Houston? The Astros, Mark Anderson, 86 overall leading off. Wyatt Sanford, 86. Gustavo Calderon, 91 overall. Homer Lamb, 92 overall, batting 208. Lane Gonzalez, Tamar Johnson, Data 782 Hall of Fame honorable mention from our The Show 23 Pirates series. Miguel Santos, Cesar Rivero, Luke Dickerson. Nothing too crazy overall-wise. And all the bats, these bats are horrible, minus Sanford and Calderon. But now they're all going to come alive, of course. And for the pitching, they have Zeke Logan, former Blue Jay, yes. I forgot that. 4 seasons, drafted in the first round of 2027. Former Blue Jay Zeke Logan, who just wasn't cutting it for us. Yep, he's their starter. And they have all 82 to 85 overall starting pitchers. Weaker bullpen, but the closer looks solid enough. All right, let's do it. Game 1 of the 2036 ALCS. Zeke Logan, welcome back to Toronto. As we'll give Sasaki the game here at Rogers Center. Let's see how he does. And we're good to go. All right, let's do it. Mark Anderson grounds out. Sanford fly out. Calderon ground out. Coffee pop up. Hanks with a double. Ashton RBI single. Thank you. RGP fielder's choice. Bazana fielder's choice. Let's go through this quickly now. Ground out, ground out, ground out. We're up, strikeout, pop up, ground out. Houston, ground out, pop up, strikeout. Toronto, harder with the pop up, walk from Coffee, Hanks double play. 4th inning now, strikeout, strikeout, ground out for Houston. Zeke Logan's looking good as well. Ashton grounds out, RGP grounds out, Bazana strikes out, Lamb strikes out, Gonzalez pops up, Johnson, so again, wow! That is the second time that a pitcher has a no-hitter going to the 5th inning, and then the first hit of the game is a solo home run in the 5th. It's also the 3rd time that a pitcher doesn't give up a run until the 5th, and that run again is a solo home run. My goodness, it's a 1-1 game, only 3 hits in total here. Strikeout, Sasaki looking good in this one. Churio strikeout, Sims strikeout, Andino flyout. Strikeout, double. Single, come on Sasaki, fielder's choice, come on Sasaki, fly out, nice, bottom of the 6th, Harder with a single, Coffee fly out. Hanks fly out. Ashton single. RGP strikeout. Batting 208. Fly out. Single. Fielder's choice. Walk. Sasaki's getting tired. One more walk. That's it. We're going to go to Johnny Evers. Get us out of this, Johnny! Bases clearing double. Johnny Evers comes in and gives up a bases clearing double. And we're down 4-1 after a 3-run 7th inning. And that's going to kill us. As we get barely a hit per inning if we're lucky. Walk, single, fly out, single, bases loaded for Kai Ashton. King Kai! 2 RBI single. Okay, we have life. 2 RBI single. RGP batting 200. Please. Oh, thank you! 2 RBI double from Roger Gomez Phelps. 5-4 Blue Jays. Bazana grounds out. Churio walks. Sims flies out. And we're into the 9th inning. Porter Rosnoy, let's go. Close this out, baby. Strikeout. Walk. Pinch runner. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. Pick off, pitch, single. Pick off, pitch, fly out, and the Blue Jays win. A 4-run rally in the 8th inning gets us the win. Johnny Evers, who was horrible, somehow gets credit for the win. Kai Ashton, player of the game. Rosnoy gets the save, and the Blue Jays win Game 1 somehow by a score of 5-4. Whew, what a game that was. On to Game 2 at Rogers Center. Jennings is too tired, so let's give a game to, let's jump over him and go to Robbie Coppola. And we'll keep Harris to start here. All right, here we go. Strikeout, walk, stolen base. Error to second. Bazana with the error and a ground out. 2-run first on 1 hit. There you go. Single from Harris. Single from Harder. Double play and fly out. Nice. Take your base. Walk. Single. Ground out. Sack fly. Walk. Fly out. Down 3-0 already. Our first hit of the game, feels like. RBI single from Bazana. Walk. 3-run home run, Lance Harris! Yes! 4-3 Blue Jays. Thank you, Lance Harris. Robbie Coppola, you're out. Let's bring in Eddie Gallegos. And we have a 4-3 lead. Thanks to that monstrous home run. Leadoff double. Love it. RBI single. Nice. RBI double. Pop up. RBI single. Yep. Goodbye, Eddie. They've had 2-run. Their innings have gone 2, 1, and 3. Between 1 and 3 runs per inning. That's nice. That's so nice. Number 38. Down 6-4 in the bottom of the 3rd. What is happening? Single, double play, ground out. Nice. Goodbye. Fly out, strikeout. Double from JJ Hanks. Steal 3rd, man. There you go. Bring him home. Fly out, ground out. Yeah, stranded on 3rd. Line out, solo home run, Gonzalez. Beautiful. Strikeout, 5. They have 7 runs on 7 hits. Yep. Harris gets the walk. Strikeout, single, runners in the corners, leave him stranded, right? Strikeout, walk, strikeout. Yeah, leave him stranded. Yep, leave him stranded. Ground out. RGP, let's go RGP. Ground out, Bazana, double. Yastrzemski, batting .214. RBI single, about to pull him. Lance Harris, fly out. Harder, fly out. All right, we're down by 2. Game's not over yet. 7-5 in the top of the 7th. Baisley's on the mound. Strikeout, walk. Single, double play, thank you. Bottom of the 7th. Churio grounds out. Ashton pops up. Coffee grounds out. Waste. Walk, strikeout, walk. All these walks. Sack, bunt, strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. JJ against Michael Nadeau from Missouri. Fly out. RGP single. Bazana single. Runners on the corners. Do we do a sack fly and hope for another run? Feels like we have to. Yastrzemski sack fly. Harris fly out. We just needed that 1 run. Couldn't trust a guy batting .215 or whatever. All right, here we go. Let's bring in we'll bring in Aguilar. 9th inning. Ground out. All right, comes down to this. Let's hop in. Down 7-6. The tying run at the plate. Cy Harder in the bottom of the 9th. Lance Harris, we love him. Miguel Ulola coming in for Houston.
Hamilton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the ninth. Number 78 on to try and close it out. I think closer.
Cy Harder batting .464.
We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure.
First pitch, curveball, good take.
Can wrap up the win and get himself a
Come on, Cy. He's had these big moments before. We love you, Cy. We trust you, Cy.
One-run game, bottom 9.
There you go. There you go, Cy. Get down, big boy. Oh, nice catch. Little flick of the glove there. Oh, Harder almost got it down. Jason Chourio 2 for 4 on the day. Batting .345. Chance shouting MVP for Cy. The crowd is they're doing it. Ooh, good take. Horrible call, but a good take. As that curveball, which is very much a strike, is called a ball. Takes that four-seam. That's a true ball. Up 2-0 in the count. Oh, once again, four-seam, same spot. Ashton on deck. 3-0 count for Jason Chourio, representing the tying run. Jason Chourio takes the four-seam for a strike. 3-1 now. Come on, Chourio, you gotta get on base with an opportunity like this. Delivery, swung on, foul. 3-2 now, full count. From up 3-0 to now 3-2. Full count for Chourio. The delivery, swung on and chopped back on the changeup. Come on, Jason. Swing on that big boy. Yes! Get down for a single. Well done, Jason Chourio. What an at-bat from Jason Chourio. He bites on the slider, and that's going to be in for a single. The tying run on first. The winning run at the plate. We haven't seen a walk-off home run in centuries. Oh, back to first. Okay. Chourio's safe. Tying run is at first. The winning run is at the plate. I don't think I can make him unless I somehow manage.
Let's that one go for a ball.
Four-seam called a ball on the inside. It was a ball. Ashton takes a four-seam for a 1-1 now. 0 for 4 on the day. We need him here with 1 out and a tying run on first. Ashton bites on that, but it's sadly foul. Oh, on the curveball. 1-2 now.
May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup. Ashton goes down swinging 0 for 5 on the day. Comes down to Michael Coffey. 2 outs, tying run on first, winning run at the plate. Michael Coffey down to our last out, 0 for 3 on the day, but batting .333 this postseason. Coffey takes that four-seam for a ball.
Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Leave that like if you haven't already for some good luck. Delivery swung on, and that's going to be straight to the second baseman. Houston wins Game 2 to tie this series at 1. Those 5 runs given up in the first 3 innings were too much. Robbie Coppola, you bum. Galgos, actually, too. My voice sounds like AI? I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you, Limbo Gaming. I am an Android, after all. All right, so 1-1 series now. Now the best of 7 now becomes a best of 5. Is Sam Jennings ready to go? At Dakin Park. Jennings... No, we'll go to Miguel Cordero. Do we? We gotta trust somebody. We gotta trust somebody. All right, against Terrence Coe on the mound for Houston. Here we go, Blue Jays. Fly out, fly out, fly out. Houston, strikeout, single, double play. Ashton, strikeout, ground out, single for Hanks. Steals second, and RGP brings him in on the RBI single. Bazana Fielder's choice, 1-0 Blue Jays. Single for Homer Lamb. Strikeout. Double play, thank you very much. Strikeout, fly out, triple from Cy Harder. Rare with his speed. Churiel grounds out, leaves him stranded. Santos walks. Pick off. Pop up. Single. Fielder's choice. Runners in the corners for Wyatt Sanford. Fly out. Top of the fourth. Ashton single. On base for Michael Coffey to get a double play. Hanks will single. Steals again. RGP grounds out. Calderon fly out. Lamb with a walk. Pick off, pitch. Walk again. Double play. We're getting lucky with these double plays. Bazana pop up. Yastrzemski ground out. Harris ground out. Up 1-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Ground out. Single. Fly out. Stolen base. Single. Ground out. Yes. All right. Top of the sixth. Here we go. Harder strikes out. Churiel grounds out. Ashton singles. Out on base, and out. 2-run home run. Michael Coffey makes me eat my words. Or I'll drink my words, Michael Coffey. There you go. 3-0 Blue Jays. Thank you very much. JJ Hanks doubles. RGP walks. Bazana pops up. All right. 3-0. Let's save Cordero. Good outing. Finally a good outing. Johnny Evers, redeem yourself. Here we go. Strikeout. Double. Strikeout. Strikeout. Top of the seventh. Yastrzemski strikeout. Harris fly out. Harder with the double. Churiel walks. Ashton single to load the bases from Michael Coffey. He's known to hit a home run or two, and it's an RBI walk. All right. Thank you, Barrett Comer, who walks in a run. JJ Hanks flies out. 4-0 Jays. Santos strikeout. Strikeout. Ground out. RGP. Here we go. Ground out. Bazana solo home run. Don't mind if I do. Yastrzemski ground out. Harris ground out. Anderson walks. Pick off, pop up, single, strikeout, walk. Fielder's choice. Cy Harder up 5-0. Let's bring in Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to DH. Vladdy, let's go. This season didn't get as much playing time as he had huge regression. Understandable. Vladdy walks. There you go. Vlad draws the walk. Love that. Churiel strikes out. Ashton flies out. Coffey strikes out. All right, let's finish it off. Let's get Mitch Spence to give him some confidence. Strikeout, ground out, fly out. Blue Jays win 5-0, shutting out the Astros. Huge win to go up 2-1 in this series. Souza is now back. That's great news. So Harris will come out against righties. And Sims will come out, who's 0 for 6, thank goodness, against lefties. So yeah, we'll keep it like that. The bats are finally alive. Yastrzemski's still struggling. Maybe we make Harder our catcher, and DH is Andino. Let's give that a try for one game. Yastrzemski on the bench batting .211. Let's try that for one game. All right, here we go. Who's going to pitch for this one? Probably Sam Jennings. His energy is back at Dakin Park. Yes, Sam Jennings. Souza's back in, batting .333 in his 12 at-bats so far. Let's do it. Welcome back. Fly out, ground out, single. Fielder's choice. Houston, ground out, walk. Stolen base, I should have checked it. Ground out, strikeout. Coffey, fly out, ground out, fly out. Line out, strikeout, pop up. Bazana with a single. Andino double play. Souza ground out. Ground out, strikeout, fly out for Houston. Harder grounds out. Churiel grounds out. Ashton doubles for Michael Coffey, who grounds out. Bottom of the fourth, Sanford ground out. Walk from Calderon. Pick off RBI double from Lamb. Strikeout, ground out. Hits are 3-1. We're down 1-0. They have one run on one hit. Once again, a no-hitter for Sam Jennings going for a little while there through 3 innings into the fourth. Hanks grounds out. RGP solo home run from RGP. Thank you. Bazana fly out. Andino fly out. 1-1 game in the bottom of the fifth with Roger Gomez-Phelps getting us some life. Fly out, ground out, and strikeout. Top of the sixth now. Patrick Souza flies out. 0 for 3 in his return so far. Harder grounds out. Another ground out. Excuse me. Michael Eller lines out. Sanford grounds out. Calderon grounds out. Sam Jennings has been incredible. Ashton strikes out. Coffey grounds out. Hanks pops up. Strikeout, fly out, fly out. Another scoreless and even hitless inning for the Astros. RGP, here we go. Ground out. Bazana walks. There's somebody on base. Andino strikes out. Souza flies out. Ugh. Solo home run, and that's it for Sam Jennings. Let's go John Jackson. Single, strikeout, strikeout, ground out. Down 2-1 at the top of the 9th inning. They have 2 runs on 3 hits. No respect for our pitching tonight. Olola coming in. Harder, Churio, and Ashton. Fly out from Harder. Churio pops up. Ashton singles. Let's go into see. Let's just for fun. We got somebody on base. Let's see. The Nationals are already through to the World Series. Here we go.
Welcome if you just joined us, John Shelby.
Pinch runner substitutions? Yeah, sure.
Got 2 away in the 9th.
Who's on base? Ashton. So who has better speed here? Nobody. Actually, Harris has 73 speed. Sure. Bring in Harris.
Making a move at first.
All
Coming
right.
down to pinch run.
There you go.
For Toronto.
All right, here we are in the top of the 9th. Tying run on first. Go-ahead run at the plate. Down to our last out. Houston trying to tie this series at 2. Oh! Don't you tell me! Oh my goodness! Michael Coffey! Salut, bonsoir, et parti! Home run, Michael Coffey! His 6th of the postseason! And the Blue Jays are up on the last out of the game! Down to our last out, Michael Coffey puts the Blue Jays up 2-1. Good night, baseball. What a swing! First pitch he sees. 0 for 3 on the day. Our leading home run hitter this postseason. And the Blue Jays now lead 3-2. What a swing. Bang. A tough park as well. Over the wall. Bat flip and good night. 419 feet. Over 6 seconds of hang time. And there goes Aloha. As Hank Dushman comes in. All right, let's quick manage now from this point. All right, Hank's solo home run, JJ Hanks. Okay, RGP will walk, but what is happening? Travis Bazana 2-run home run. From down 2-1, we hit 3 home runs in the 9th inning. Coffey, Hanks, and Bazana. Could we get one more? A strikeout. Too bad couldn't hit it one more foot. Yes, exactly, Potato Head. And we now lead 6-2 from down 2-1 to up 6-2. Rosnoya finished it off, man. Solo home run for Calderon, of course. But then strikeout, strikeout, triple, and strikeout. Blue Jays win 6-3. Wow. What a win to go up 3-1 in this series. Very different to be up 3 games to 1 or tied 2-2. Huge difference. What a 9th inning. And we are 1 win away from facing off against our old team from last year, the Nationals, in the World Series. Big win for the boys in blue. Sam Jennings, player of the game, you would think. What an outing from him. He made all the difference. Player of the game is actually Bazana. All right, and John Jackson gets the win. 6-3 Blue Jays win. That is crazy. All right, here we go. Into Game 5, up 3 games to 1. Facing off in Houston to close out the series. At Dakin Park, we're going to have... I wonder. Let's go lefty. You know what? Let's give a first start to Eddie Gallegos. He's been in long relief as a lefty. Let's try him starting. Let's do it. All right, Patrick Souza. We start off strikeout, fly out, hit by pitch, pop up. Houston, ground out, fly out, solo home run. Lovely, ground out. Blue Jays, strikeout, single, strikeout, steal second, fly out. Gonzalez double, ground out, strikeout, ground out, top of the 3rd, fly out, strikeout, solo home run from Cy Harder, 1-1 game. Churio pops up, bottom of the 3rd. Single, pick off, pitch, single, runners on the corners, sack fly, single. All right, Gallegos, I'm not impressed. Johnny Evers, fielder's choice, 2-1 Houston. Ashton walks, fly out, strikeout, fielder's choice, bottom of the 4th. Single, strikeout, walk. These long relief guys are killing me. Aguilar coming in, down 4-1. Strikeout, strikeout. All right, ground out, pop up, ground out. Single. Single, single. Fielder's choice. Bases loaded for Miguel Santos. Just pitch. Just call it a game anyways. They have 10 hits to our 2. Fly out, pop up, fly out. Top of the 7th. Error. Gets Michael Coffey on base. Steal second. Ground out. RBI single from Gomez Phelps. 2-run home run Travis Bazana. Just like that, we're back in business. 4-4 game. Fly out, line out. All right, we are back in business. Walker Ferreira. Let's go. Gives up a walk right away. Walker walks. Strikeout. Walk. Fielder's choice. Ground out. Top of the 8th. 4-4 game. 1 win away from the World Series. Cy Harder gets hit by the pitch. Churio strikes out. Ashton, RBI triple from Kai Ashton. Oh my goodness. Michael Coffey strikes out. Hanks RBI single. 6-4 Blue Jays. 5 unanswered runs from down 4-1 to up 6-4. A single from Gomez Phelps. Bazana flyout. Matthew, I've been watching some of our older series, and I have to say the calmness of today's chat is much appreciated, LOL, compared to our old ones, if you know what I mean. Yeah, let's just say that. All right, bottom of the 8th. Ground out from Santos. Eller strikes out. Sanford with a triple. Calderona, lefty might be better. We have no lefties, pretty much. We're going to pitch. Pop up. Well done. 6-4, top of the 9th. Andino pops up. Souza grounds out. 0 for 5 is killing me. Harder grounds out. All right, comes down to this. Porter Rosnoy to send us to the World Series. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be our 6th World Series in 12 years as GM. And also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 World Series in 9 years. If we can make it here. Rosnoy, fly out, fly out, fly out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toronto Blue Jays are off to the World Series. Whoo, what a series this was against Houston. Big comebacks as we win 6-4. Down 4-1, we win 6-4. Rosnoy, another save. And we take down Houston in 5 games. Let me write that. Houston in 5. We're off to the World Series for the first time since going to the World Series in 2030. So 2 years ago, we went to the World Series and lost in 6 against New York. Now here we are against Washington. So year 4 World Series win, year 5 World Series win, year 7 World Series win, year 8 World Series win, year 10 World Series loss. We are 4-1 through our 5 World Series appearances so far. This is now our 6th. Here we go. If you go back and watch them, you don't even know what's going on other than you raging. It's all right. No more rage. All right. So here we are. Let's rest up and get ready for Washington, the former Montreal Expos, and of course the team we controlled in MLB The Show 24, the good old days. Souza's batting 190 right now. I think he can't be leadoff. Maybe Coffey goes back to leadoff role, but he's been big for the home runs. And Dino hasn't been good either. All these guys on the bench have not been good. Maybe Vlad comes into DH for a game for fun. No, you're not going to get me. You're not going to get me, doggy. Who leads off? Harder doesn't really have the speed, but he has the contact right now. Harder can lead off. Gomez Phelps can go in the 2 spot. Souza and Vlad, maybe? At the bottom, Souza should be better as well. Let's try that. And against lefties, he's better against lefties. Let's keep him in against lefties. Maybe that'll do something. He's better against them. 99 contact against lefties. Got to get some hits here, buddy. But same thing. Andino out. Yastrzemski. Yeah, that's me. That's me, doggy. You know, Yastrzemski stays out. Vlad will come into DH, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so here we are against the Nationals. Let's see their lineup. Where are they? Here they are. Corbin Carroll, 73 overall, batting 341. Jace Jung, 86 overall. James Wood, 87. Christian Moore, 87. Justin Crawford, former Blue Jay Justin Crawford. There he is, coming back to bite us. Former Blue Jay Justin Crawford, 91 overall, making money we would have never paid him. Michael Arroyo, Hayashi, Culpepper, Basalo on the bench. All right. And then for the pitching here in Toronto, in Washington, Justin Morrison, 84 overall. Perales, 82. Who's this guy? Misirowski from Missouri, 80. Alfonso Vega Ramos, 78 overall. Great names. Nothing crazy except for the 90 overall closer, Adam Rankin. Sheesh. Crazy numbers. So, nothing that really scares me, but they're a World Series team. They were the 6th seed, the worst team to make the playoffs from the NL. They beat the 3 seed in 3 games, the 2 seed in a 3-game sweep, and then beat the number 1 seed Marlins in a 5-game series. You what? They were 85 and 77, and now here they are in the World Series. So we can't disrespect them. We cannot do that. We gotta definitely have our guard up. Don't let that lull you into any sort of sense of security. Here at Rogers Center, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the World Series, and this time we're here to win it. Excuse me. Game 1 of the 2036 World Series here in year number 12. Let's do it. Strikeout to start things off from Roki Sasaki. Jung strikes out. Wood singles. Sasaki, is this his last year, by the way? I wonder. The 5-time Cy Young winner wants a World Series. Has he ever won? Was he here in 2031? Did we win the World Series? Yes, we won. Yeah, he won back-to-back World Series. Okay, I digress. Fly out. Cy Harder in the leadoff role strikes out. RGP strikes out. Churio with the double. Ground out. Nice try. That's all right. I'm the monkey. Stolen base from Crawford. Of course, that's a trick out of my book. Ground out, RBI single, RBI double, fly out, strikeout. Down to nothing quickly. Walk from Michael Coffey. Error gets him on second. Good. Bazana strikeout. Souza pop up. Vlad with the single. Yes! His first hit, 1 for 1 in the postseason. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. loads the bases for Cy Harder! 2 RBI single. Cry for us. Yes! All right, 2-2 game. Thank you. Vlad got that going. Phelps strikes out. Gomez Phelps. All right, solo home run from Jace Jung, of course. Sasaki, don't blow this. Strikeout, strikeout, fly out. Churio strikes out. Ashton grounds out. Coffey strikes out. Arroyo strikeout. Hayashi walks. Single, fly out, fly out. Bottom of the 4th, Hanks with a walk. Always love that stolen base. Bazana strikes out, fly out. RBI single from Vlad, who is 2 for 2. Thank you. Welcome back, Vlad. Why did we ever take you out? Harder strikes out. Maybe it was the 180 whatever average, but I digress. Fly out, hit by pitch, stolen base, and ground out. Thank goodness. RGP single. I almost said strikeout. Churio pop up, walk from Ashton, Coffey double play. Top of the 6th, we're going to pull Sasaki preemptively. Johnny Evers, ground out, strikeout, ground out. Bottom of the 6th, Hanks with the walk. You already know. You already know. Stolen base. Labrousse coming in. John Labrousse from Canada. Labrousse. Bazana RBI single. Souza fly out. He's been horrible. Vlad flies out. Harder hit by pitch. RGP flies out. We're up 4-3 in the top of the 7th. Ground out, single, strikeout. Churio against Victor Aparicio. Fly out, ground out, fly out. Top of the 8th, strikeout, ground out, strikeout. Johnny Evers, I love it. JJ against Luke Zitlo. JJ grounds out. Bazano walks. Souza lines out. This guy can't get a hit anymore. Vlad grounds out. Here we go. Rosnoy to close it out. Gavin, hey Data, and Chad, hope y'all are having a good evening. Yes, we are here in Game 1 of the World Series, my friend. Porter Rosnoy, let's do it. Ground out. Error. Who got that error by Michael Coffey? Walk. Fielder's choice. This is the top of the inning, yes. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Runner. Yes! Strikeout, and the Blue Jays win Game 1 by a score of 4-3. Johnny Evers, player of the game, coming in long relief, getting the win and the player of the game. Ready for the rotation next year. And that is a 6th save for Porter Rosnoy as we are now up 1-0 in the World Series here against the Nationals. Game 2, we already know, got to be Sam Jennings. our best pitcher this postseason. Patrick Souza batting 160 right now. Come on, man. You're better than that. You know you're better than that. All right, here we go. Nationals. Fly out, single, walk, double play. Cy Harder ground out. Strikeout, walk for Churio. Steals second. Ashton grounds out. Basallo error from Jennings, really. Double play, single, strikeout. I should have checked, but anyways. Ground out from Coffee. Hanks hit by pitch, you already know. Caught stealing finally. Happens eventually. Pop up. Top of the third. Ground out, line out. Souza walks. You know what? Steal second, man. Thank you. Vlad ground out. Harder, RBI single from Harder. That's why we stole that base. Thank you, Patrick Souza. Good call from GM Data. Ground out, or double play, and that's the inning. Top of the fourth. Fly out, error by Patrick Souza, and pop up. Churio lines out. Ashton grounds out. Coffee grounds out. Top of the fifth. Fly out, pop up, double. Pickoff pitch, strikeout. Bottom of the fifth for Hanks, who walks, you already know. Stolen base, 2-run home run, Travis Bazana. Souza fly out, Vlad with the double, love it. Harder, fly out, RGP walk. Churio single to load the bases for Kai Ashton. RBI single, could have been more, but thrown out of play. Okay, so Ashton singles to center. Justin Crawford throws out Gomez Phelps at home plate. So nobody scored? Is that what it was? Hanks could go leadoff, yeah. I thought... wait, did Vlad score? Could it be? RGP was at second. So yeah, Vlad scored. I don't know why I didn't say that Vlad scored, though. All right. Anyways, Vlad scored. Thank you. Strikeout, line out. Coffee grounds out. Hanks grounds out. Bazana walks. Patrick Souza strikes out. Top of the seventh, Basallo with the double. RBI double and double. So let's go ahead and pull Jennings. Now he's doing well, but let's not blow anything here. Darryl Baisley's coming in. Fly out, RBI, no, yeah, RBI single. Stolen base, fly out. All right, 4-2 game, let's calm it down. Vlad, he's 3 for 6. He strikes out. Harder ground out. RGP double. Churio ground out. Jung strikeout, single. Pickoff pitch, error from Souza again. RBI single. Thank you for nothing, Patrick Souza and Darryl Baisley. Aguiar comes in, strikeout. 4-4 game, bottom of the 8th. 2 runs given up in the 7th, 2 runs given up in the 8th. Ashton with a double, thank you. The Coffee, I tell him to bunt, he pops up. Hanks fly out, Bazana fly out. Left stranded on second. Hey, Lobo, good evening. What a name. Cy Harder. I know, it was a real generated name, wasn't us. Ground out, pop up, strikeout. With a chance to walk it off, Patrick Souza. We can't trust him. Who is Souza? First round pick in 2031. Pinch hit, we're going to go for Sims. Sims is 0 for 6, but let's try to change something up here. Lionel Sims grounds out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. pops up. Harder grounds out. All right, 10th inning. Let's keep Aguiar, or not. Single. Let's go to similar energy, though. Let's try one more. Stolen base, of course. And the RBI double. 99 contact, but he's a bum.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
All right, call it a game. Single, double, 2-run home run. Single, double, home run, single. Yeah.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Double play, strikeout. We're down by 3 in the bottom of the 10th, and that's the game. Walk, strikeout, walk, double play. Goodbye. And the series is now tied at 1, and it will be a best of 5 headed to Washington. What a joke. All right. Here at Nationals Park. Who can we trust for this one? Cordero. We'll start with Coppola, then we'll see if Cordero has to come in. Coffee's been very cold. Let's put, Hanks in leadoff. Coffee swap with Bazana. And Souza swap with Harris. With his 99 contact himself. Sure.
Play ball.
Let's play ball. Yeah, what a team. We're calling ourselves the Toronto Dodgers after our 117 win season. Hanks with a solo home run in the leadoff spot. Good call from Doggy. RGP single, Churio strikeout, Ashton strikeout, Bazana walk for Harder to fly out. All right, here we go. Fly out, strikeout, ground out. Fly out, ground out, fly out. Fly out, walk from Crawford. Pick off, double play. Hanks line out, RGP strikeout, Churio strikeout. Bottom of the third, fly out, ground out, fly out. Top of the fourth, single, fielder's choice, line out, walk, ground out. Solo home run, Jace Jung. This game is tied at 1. Wood strikes out, walk from Moore. Pick off pitch, strikeout, caught stealing. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounds out. Hanks solo home run! 2 hits, 2 home runs for JJ Hanks. My goodness.
Take your base.
Walk from RGP gets him on first. Churio fielder's choice. He's on base. Steals second. Thank you very much. With Kai Ashton at the plate and 2 outs, he flies out. Bottom of the 5th, Michael Arroyo singles. Robbie Coppola, we're going to keep him in. Hayashi strikes out. Culpepper, he's still on base. Fly out, Basalo fly out. Top of the 6th now. Here we go. John LaBruce comes back. Bazana grounds out. Harder singles. We got a runner on first with 1 out. Coffee, RBI double to put us up by 2 now. Lance Harris, he's 0 for 2 on the day. He strikes out. So is Vlad, who is hit by the pitch. And Hank strikes out. Bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Corbin Carroll, one runner on first. Pick off, pitch, single again. All right, we're going to pull Coppola now. Let's go to Mr. Johnny Evers. Lance, lock in, man. Come on. Oh, my goodness. He comes in and instantly gives up a double. Yes, Caden, they did. Strikeout, walk, line out, strikeout. All right. We keep the damage just to that. And there's a 3-3 game in the top of the 7th. Gomez Phelps against Bryce McCallum, 77 overall. He walks. Jason Churio, fly out. Ashton single. Travis Bazana, 3-run home run. Travis Bazana! Oh, let's go bananas for Bazana. 3-run home run, and it's 6-3 Blue Jays. We needed that. Cy Harder. That's going to be a pitching change now. Cy Harder with the double. Michael Coffey strikes out. Lance Harris, okay, gets a walk. 2 outs for Vlad. Oh, RBI single from Vlad. He's still got it at 72 overall. JJ Hanks fly out, 7-3 Blue Jays. Let's get some other guys in here. Walker Ferreira, ground out, single, fly out, strikeout. Let's go, baby. Welcome. Let's go, Caden. All right, Gomez Phelps, singles. Churio walks, runners on first and second, strikeout, ground out, runners on second and third. Cy Harder flies out. Bananas, B-A-N-A. All right, bottom of the 8th. John Jackson hasn't been good. Let's get him some confidence. Single, fielder's choice, single, pop-up, 2.25 whip. Come on, strikeout. Thank you, 9th inning. Coffey strikes out, Harris grounds out, Vlad walks, Hanks flies out. Bottom of the 9th, John Jackson. Now we're going to go to, let's see. Walk. Goodbye, John Jackson. What a bum. Rosnoy, finish it off. Double play, thank you, and fly out. Let's go. Blue Jays win. If the starting pitcher don't work out well, we can try and go bullpen game. Yeah, always a possibility, but I feel like that would backfire. Always a possibility. JJ Hanks, player of the game, in the leadoff role, and the Blue Jays win to now go up 2-1 in the World Series. All right, let's keep this rolling. Big win. Big win. Nationals Park. Do we go to Maldonado or Cordero? We'll go Cordero. 2 more games, Bello. Yes. Lobo getting in here gives us the good luck. Let's do that same as last time. Hanks in the leadoff. What did I do exactly? Let me go back and see. What was it exactly? It was Hanks, Gomez, Phelps. Or was it different against lefties? Was that what it was? Oh, we have a different lineup against lefties. That's why. Right. Never mind. But anyways, Hanks will lead off. Souza, because now we're against lefties. That's why. Hanks will still lead off against lefties. Okay. Hold on a second. Maybe Souza stays in the 2 spot. Coffee's been cold. Yeah, let's try. We'll keep Souza in the 2 spot, but Hanks up to the number 1. All right, to lead off. Excuse me. Here we go. Game 4, up 2 games to 1 in this World Series. Hanks with the error to get him on base. You already know. Stolen. Souza, RBI single. That's why he stays in against lefties. Ashton walk. Gomez Phelps. Ooh, error, single, walk, single. Keep it rolling. Pop up, single, walk. Oh, 2 RBI single. Let's pull them. Yes, we get their starter is pulled before the first inning is done. 5-run first inning. Error, single, walk, single. Pop up, single, walk, single. Still 2 outs left. Pop up. 2 RBI double from JJ Hanks, who's back at the plate. Steal third. Oh, caught stealing. Too bad. All right, no mercy. 7-0. Yeah, let's just fly through these innings now. Ground out, single, line out, ground out. Coffee still has illegal stance. Could be. You saw that from earlier? Let's fly through this. Let's just fly. 5 runs in the 6th. Oh my goodness. Home run, hold on. Home run Ashton. Harder and Hanks score. Home run Phelps. Home run Bazana. Home run James Wood against us, sadly. All right, let's give a chance to the rookie here. If he's going to get another... I'm not sure if he's going to start again, but Maldonado can pitch a little bit. Up 12-1. Goodness gracious. All right, 7th inning. Hanks fly out. Souza single. Steal for fun? Why not? More NHL 26. That is our live series Chippy on Friday evenings and our recorded Red Wings series. Episodes come out every 5 or 6 days. Next Red Wings episode coincidentally comes out Friday, and then Friday evening is the Bruins sim. So our 2 NHL 26 series will both have episodes on Fridays, coincidentally. Kai Ashton grounds out. Gomez Phelps. There you go. I'm assuming so unless you change it. No. Oh, because he was batting earlier, so we saw his stance. But no, I did not change it. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 7th.
Take your base.
Walk. 3-run home run. Maldonado, you are horrible, man. Does he get traded next year? Of all our amazing pitchers, we have so many that are so good. Walk. I want to see how bad it gets. Walk. Home run. Strikeout, ground out, fly out. All right.
Now pitching for the
Strikeout, single from Churro. 2-run home run, Michael Coffey. Vlad is 3 for 5. The 72 overall is not done. Harder fly out. Single from Hanks. Pitching change. Souza, there you go. He's 3 for 6. 21 hits. Keep it rolling. Walk, pop up. 16-5. Let's get Gallegos in. He's been bad. Let's get him a chance here. Single, walk. I love it. Strikeout. All right. Pitching change here. Double from Churio. Caught stealing. Too bad. Ground out. All right. Let's end it off with Mitch Spence here. 16-5. Hits 22-6. What a game. As the Blue Jays win 16-5. Ashton, player of the game, going 4 for 5. And now have a chance to win the World Series for the first time in 4 years here in Washington. A chance to finish it off and finally win another World Series. 3 years of no World Series, now in the 4th season. Can we finally get back to our winning ways? After a 117-win season, you would think it has to be. But you know what? We went out and spent big money. Yastrzemski on the bench. Gomez Phelps. And by the way, we'll let Sasaki start. Gomez Phelps. Yes, he's batting well, but big power guy, only 3 home runs all postseason. It's Coffee with his 7 home runs. That's more valuable. Vlad, 72 overall, batting .412. So our offseason moves haven't really had a huge impact. Impact, yes. Most important impact, I wouldn't say so. Okay, and yes, so we'll go back to what we had against righties a few games ago, where Hanks was leading off. But aside from that, I might just keep it like that. I said swap Bazana, I think that's what it was. Could it be? All right, let's give it a try. Game 5 here in Washington with a chance to win the 2036 World Series. Call your friends, call your cousins, call your neighbor to the TV screen. Here we go. Hank strikes out. RGP walk. Churio single. Runners on the corners for Ashton. Double play. Carroll fly out, pop up, line out, Bazana strikeout, walk, strikeout, strikeout. That was a walk for Harder. Strikeout, strikeout, single, single, single. Sasaki, strikeout, strikeout, then single, 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 ground out. All right. Vlad flies out. Hanks will walk. You already know. Stolen base, calling the misses. Thank you very much. Whew. Strikeout, walk. 2-run scores on the RBI double from Kai Ashton. 2-1 Blue Jays. Leave that like if you haven't already for some good luck. Let's keep it rolling. Bazana fly out. We're up 2-1 here in the bottom of the third. Ground out, single. Double play, thank you very much. Harder singles, double play. Souza walks. Gave a wild look. Sorry. Stolen base for Souza. And then an RBI single from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hank strikes out. That's the second time we steal with Souza, and it ends up resulting in a run scored. All right, single, single, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Roki Sasaki has some anger in there. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Then on our side, Basalo singles, strikeout. 22 strikeouts through 20 innings for Roki Sasaki. Single, stolen base, sac fly. Now with a 6.2 ERA. My goodness. Line out. That's going to be it for Sasaki. Single from Bazana. Pitching change. Strikeout. Single. Strikeout. Walk. Bases loaded for J.J. Hanks, who grounds out. All right, Sasaki out. Let's go Sam Jennings. We're going to hope that he doesn't have to start next game. Couple innings. That's why I'm not going to give him too long, but just an inning or two. Our best pitcher. Ground out. Single. Strikeout. Top of the 7th, up by 1. RGP. Fly out. Churio ground out. Ashton ground out. Off topic, but do you think Pekka is a first ballot Hall of Famer? First ballot, that's tough. Kind of depends on the class. But yeah, I think Pekka Rinne is a Hall of Famer. I have to look at the numbers a little bit more. It would take a few times, I think. I don't think it would be a first ballot, honestly. I think Pekka Rinne could be a Hall of Famer. Basalo strikeout. Single from Carroll. Jung fly out. Wood ground out. All right, top of the 8th, up by 1. Being out hit 10-6. Here we go. Bazana with a leadoff double. Small ball. Pop up. Great. Mighty Joe, hello, good day, and good night, gentle people. Mighty Joe Maple, one of our channel members, get the milk in. Happy belated birthday once again. And you might want to hang on, Mighty Joe, because we are 1 win away from the World Series. 2 innings away, actually. Strikeout, fly out. All right, bottom of the 8th. Jennings. Come on. Off pitch, single, 2 RBI. Jennings, he was our hope. Johnny Evers, fly out, ground out, strikeout. 9th inning, we're now down by 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 72 overall, batting .421. Strikeout. Hanks pop up. Gomez Phelps, hold on, we have life. There's a single. Churio walks. Yeah, we got to head in here. Kai Ashton at the plate. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Here in the top of the 9th inning. In Game 5 of the World Series? Or will the game want us to go back to Toronto and win it there? Here we go. Kai Ashton at the plate against Adam Rankin. Just one swing of the bat is all it takes. Swing on that big boy. Slider. Fouled back.
Two outs.
The delivery. Yes. Ooh, swung through that four seam. Catcher loves it.
Do something special right here. It's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Here we go. 0-2. Kai Ashton batting .373. Good take on the slider at the inside. 1-2. The delivery. Ooh, another good take on the slider. It just broke late. Love the scoreboard, how accurate it is as well in Sim. 2-2 now. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Delivery. And the four seams in for a strike. Nationals win. And they have life. We're headed back to Toronto. Or are we? No. For Game 6, we're still in Washington, aren't we? Anyways, we're headed to Game 6. Up 3-2. Jennings takes the loss, sadly. As we blow it in the 8th inning, giving up 2 runs. Oh no, we're back home. Okay. Blue Jays. Let's play ball. Here we go. Too bad RL Nats are so, yeah. Well, no, real Nats have the World Series list in 2019 to be excited and proud of. Let's go Jays here in Game 6 in Toronto to win it back in front of the home fans. Rogers center. Sam Jennings will start, and we'll see how long he stays. But Jennings will start. Hanks will lead off. Souza, we're against lefties, eh? Souza can stay in then. Michael Coffey's killing me. Yeah, so at least they have their World Series. Winning for Canada, boys. Okay, this is the lineup.
Play ball.
Let's play ball here in Toronto. Corbin Carroll, leadoff single.
He's safe.
Single, double play, ground out. Gets out of it, good. Fly out, double from Gomez Phelps, ground out, strikeout. Basallo, strikeout, double. Ground out, strikeout. Bazana, strikeout. Pop up, strikeout. Third inning now. Fly out, single from Carroll. Strikeout, walk, fielder's choice. Bottom of the third. Souza strikes out. Could have kept Turner, Harper, Soto. Yeah, of course, that's a massive problem. But World Series champs. Vlad with a walk. Hanks pop up. Gomez Phelps single. Runners on the corners for Churio. RBI single from Jason Churio. Blue Jays lead 1-0. Ashton strikes out. Top of the fourth. Pop up. Strikeout. Ground out. Nicely done.
Ball 4, take your base.
Walk from Bazana. Error gets harder on base. Walk to load the bases. Oh my goodness. The bases are loaded with no outs. The bases are loaded with no outs. Please, Patrick Souza strikes out, you bum. Vlad, this is your moment! Fielder's choice. JJ Hanks. Oh, yes, JJ, I love you! Bases clearing double from JJ Hanks. 3 RBI from JJ Hollywood. And that will put us up 4-0. Steal third, why not? And then a fly out. All right, 3-0 in that, 3 runs in that fourth puts us up 4-0. Pop up, strikeout, fly out. Churio, strikeout, pop up from us. Jennings is doing very well. Last game of the season, we hope. Let's burn him out. Single, double. All right, let's pull him. Let's get a 95 overall Robbie Coppola in here to choke it. Strikeout, walk, RBI, fielder's choice, strikeout. All right, 4-1. Harder strikeout. Palencia pop up. Coffee pops up against Palencia. Souza strikeout. Lopez strikes out. Pete strikes out. Carroll singles. He's 3 for 4. Fielder's choice. Bottom of the 7th, up by 3. Vladdy strikes out. Hanks pops up. Gomez Phelps, he's 3 for 4. He singles. Churio, RBI double from Churio, extending our lead to 4. Ashton single. Bazana fly out. Let's keep solo home run. Goodbye, Coppola. Darrell Baisley coming in. He's been great. Strikeout, ground out, strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Harder grounds out. Error gets Coffee on base. RBI triple from Patrick Souza. Walk from Vlad. Hanks sack fly. Phelps with the fly out. Up by 5 runs. Rosnoy close it out. Leadoff triple. Okay. Ground out. Let's be careful of double plays. And let's hop in here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 outs away from being World Series champions for a 5th time in the GM data era.
Here with 1 away.
For what would be a 5th time in the GM data era. First pitch swinging. Ooh, that's fair. That's going to bring in a run for the Nationals. Might that be a double for Pete? And yes, it will be. All right, RBI double to make it 7-3 now. Just like that. Great.
But it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
shake it off.
Charge it.
Shake it off, Porter.
This is Corbin Carroll.
An arena ranking from you? Oh, I'd have to really sit down and think about that.
Foul.
If we win, our record would be, so it'd be 3.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even
4,
if
5,
you get him
6,
to chase
7,
pitches outside the zone,
4.
he still might beat you. Not an easy
11
out by any means.
2.
And a pitch.
5. It'd be 11 and 5.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Game in particular. Sorry, I'm just writing that down. Swing and a miss from a four-seam. There you go.
Down to the last out for the Nationals.
The boys came to the yard with milk in the tank. Yes, they did.
Jace Young.
All right, that's an out, by the way. My goodness, I'm sorry. I was writing it down so much I didn't even realize that is our second out. We're now 1 out away. 1 out away. 7-3 Nationals. One swing of the bat, and it's 7-5. But we're down to the last out.
And that's off the
Four-seam outside a
And
ball.
now it's even 1-1.
Come on, Porter, let's do it. It's been 4 years. The fans in Toronto want it. Swing and a miss. Yes, and the changeup down to their last strike. Toronto, get on your feet. The delivery. Ooh, doesn't give it to us. The slider, a strike, call the ball. Wake up, ump. Toronto, on your feet. Oh, slider, staying alive. Jace Jung fouling the slider. This episode was called Finish the Job, so go and do it! Chopper, get in there, catch that! Yes, and the Blue Jays are your 2036 World Series champions! Cy Harder and his bald head, I love you! Steven Yastrzemski on the bench, who cares? The Toronto Blue Jays are World Series champions for a 5th time in the GM data era. A 5th time in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A 6th World Series title in 9 years. 1, 2, 3, 4 that we lost. Because 7, 8, no, it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that's a 5th World. Yeah, because we won 5 and 9. Why am I saying 6 and 9? We've won 5 World Series in the last 9 years. The dynasty continues. After 3 years of no World Series, we are back. We went 4 out of 5. Now we've gone 5 out of 9. World Series champs. Roger, looking young. Whew. Take a breath. That's what, the 7th in franchise history here in 2036. There it is, 2036 World Series champs. Let me take a screenshot of that.
This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
My bad. Not 6 out of 9, it was 5 out of 9. World Series champions, J.J. Hanks, player of the game. We did it, ladies and gentlemen, with years 13, 14, and 15 left. Would that be our last World Series? Or could we see more in our final 3 seasons? Blue Jays are World Series champs. As Tom Cheek would say. Who is Tom Cheek? I'm sorry. What a World Series this was. In those 16 games, 16 runs from J.J. Hanks. 13 from Coffey, 11 from Gomez Phelps, 10 from Cy Harder. What a machine Cy Harder is. 23 hits from Ashton, who was cold to begin. Even a Maple Laughs GM mode could never. No, it couldn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players who had 20 hits or more in 16 games. 1, 2, 3, 4 players who had 3 home runs or more. 7 from Coffey, 6 from Bazana, 3 from Gomez Phelps and Hanks. 15 RBI from Bazana, 14 from Coffey. First radio voice for the team from 77 to the... Oh, I didn't know. Well, there you go. Thank you, Matthew. 13 from Ashton, 10 from Hanks. So we had 4 players with 10 RBI or more in 16 games. 14 stolen bases from J.J. Hanks in 16 games, probably a postseason record. 5 from Churio, 4 from Souza, 1 from Coffey. 364 average from Vlad, who... went, 8 for 22. We are the champions. Is playing in the locker room. Good night, all. Enjoy the accomplishment. Thank you, Mighty Joe. Sleep well, buddy. Thanks for being here. Much love, my friend. Hope you had a great birthday. I know you shared a little bit in the Discord, but just wanted to make sure you heard it from me. So, funny, we had Coffey at 220, Yastrzemski 211, Souza 200, and Dino 143, Harris 143. Then it jumps to everyone else being 306 or higher. It'd be cheese to change Cy's secondary position to something we could use as an everyday player. Maybe if his fielding is good, I don't know. Excuse me here, gotta sneeze. Whew. On base percentage, Vlad at 500. 1, 2, 3 players above 400. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at 350 or higher. Slugging percentage, 661 from Bazana, 610 from Coffee. That's ridiculous. OPS of 1.029 from Bazana, 979, 975 from Gomez Phelps and Hanks respectively, 962 Coffee, 940 Ashton, 909 Vlad. Oy. And finally, errors, 3 from Souza. Wins above replacement, 1.3 from Hanks, 1.0 from Gomez Phelps, negative 0.2 from Souza. What a bum. Negative 0.1 from Andino, Sims, and Harris. And for our pitchers, most innings pitched, let's see, Sam Jennings went 2-1, 4 wins from Evers from all the relief appearances, 7 saves from Rosnoy. So let's see, Jennings was incredible, pitching 32 2/3 innings, 2.48 ERA, 1.07 whip. Sasaki, 6.1 ERA, yikes, 1.35 whip. Is it time to move on from the 2-time back-to-back Cy Young winner? I wonder. Robbie Coppola, Miguel Cordero, Johnny Evers. Does he get Sasaki's spot? Quality starts, 3 for 5 was Sam Jennings. 1 for 3 was Coppola. Sasaki 0 for 4. Cordero 0 for 2. Maldonado 0 for 1. That doesn't know. They only had 4. Oh, really? Only 4. How would you try and get a friend that plays NHL games into franchise mode? They already play NHL? Well, I'd say if you already play NHL, you like the sport, you like playing the sport, how much more fun would it be to also build a team that you can then play with, as opposed to this player's not good, I really want to go and get that player. So build your team, and yes, win with your favorite team, etc., but build it and make changes with it. Even if you want to do only 1 or 2 seasons, then all my players are gone, I don't like doing the contracts or the drafting, I'd say give it a try. If you don't like it, then just do 1 season and restart, whatever it might be. Rather than just playing single games. No complete games. Blown saves from Jennings, Baisley, and Evers. Some holds. Anyways, doesn't like the money parts. That you could turn the salary cap off. Just turn that saves you from having to do contracts and be worried about free agents and stuff like that. So yeah, the starters looked like this. Maldonado was not good. Does Sasaki have to go to make room next year? And then relief pitchers, John Jackson was meh. Or the price of the game? Well, then wait till it goes for $10 or something. Mitch Spence was meh. Probably time for Mitch Spence to leave as well. Yeah, Mitch Spence at 37, so Spence will be gone. Sasaki probably gone. You could choose and put whatever you want on your team before you start the franchise. Yeah, you could also do that. Also true. And for closing, Rosnoy was great. Now let's see. Get your votes in quickly. Who is your World Series MVP and your postseason MVP? I'd say my World Series MVP, sorry, my postseason MVP, it might be Michael Coffey for the home runs, but it could be Roger Gomez Phelps, or probably Kai Ashton. Kai Ashton's probably postseason MVP. But now, who's the actual World Series MVP? And Dino also wasn't good. Sims will be gone. Yeah, we're going to trade Sims. He's gone. Sims is gone. Sasaki probably gone. Spence gone. Those are the big changes. And already they get replaced by Vladimir Cortez, Wendell Phillips, or I don't know. Yeah. No, gotta do 25 years. So let's see it. Roger Gomez Phelps is World Series MVP, and Travis Bazana is postseason MVP. So let me see. Let me write this down here. I don't know if they've ever won it before. Postseason MVP? No, this is the first of Bazana's career. So Travis Bazana, and World Series MVP is Roger Gomez Phelps. There you go. Cortez, I know, he has been livid. I know. He's been playing, he got some time in the MLB, but just didn't make the playoff roster. But he's definitely guaranteed next year. Runners up as well. Ashton, first runner-up for postseason MVP. Cy Harder, second runner-up. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Time to advance to the off-season. Advance to off-season. First base coach needs to be resigned, blah, 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 blah. Retired players. Franchise with Detroit. Oh, that's fun, just like our series. Tanner Scott retires at 42. And no 2036 Hall of Fame inductees. Okay, so moving into next season, here's where the AGMs can leave their thoughts in the comments or in the Discord server. Roki Sasaki probably has to go. We have the money, we don't have the room anymore. We probably shouldn't be doing that anymore. Aguiar will sign, Spence will let go, Tommy Troy will let go. Aside from that, Vladimir Cortez will be in the MLB, for sure. So Cortez is up, Phillips is probably up, and even Junior Sosea should be DHing. First base, third base. Maybe he comes up and Dino has to leave. Parnell could even come up, but our catching is set. Nguyen's a question mark. Imasa could play second base, third base. Yeesh. It's going to be very, very tight as per usual. So Sims we trade. And Sims we trade. Sasaki will walk. Spence will walk. That's tough. We'll get the first base coach, farm director, etc. Johnny Evers will come into the rotation. Cortez will go there. Gallegos, can he and Gallegos both be long relief? 89 overall, can he stay in there in that role? I don't know. Do one of these pitchers leave? Between Evers, Jennings, Coppola, Maldonado, and Cordero. That's for all the AGMs to think about, especially Cheating Hill, everyone who has the deeper franchise mode minds. That'll be for you to think about. But ladies and gentlemen, we are World Series champions. Enjoy it, and we'll be back next week for the 2037 off-season. So thanks for being here. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already to be made aware of all of our uploads. Hit that bell to be notified when we go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Detroit Red Wings coming your way. And also new roster, Data Franchise V6 on NHL 25 on PlayStation 5. New roster just came out yesterday. Up to date as of January 20th if you are interested in that. So thanks for being here, everybody. The team looks great. How can we stay as strong as possible while also maximizing who's in the system? We need Cortez up and guys like that. What do we do? What are your suggestions? Even at catcher, could Cy Harder be our starter and Barton Parnell backs him up and Yastrzemski becomes a trade piece? I wonder. But thanks for being here. Have a great Wednesday evening. We'll see you Friday for the Boston Bruins NHL 26 continuation of that series with them. Much love. Stay well. Stay hydrated. And have a great rest of your night. Go Blue Jays, baby.